watching PWI Championship Wrestling, and on this week's edition, you'll see in action the debut of the high-flying California Kid. He'll be taking on another man known for his speed, Quicksilver. Also on today's card, you'll see in action the Heartthrob, the man of twisted steel and sex appeal. In third round, TV title tournament action, superstar TJ Powers goes up against the man from the Wild Side Ranch, Dallas James. And in our feature match, it's two of the big men here in PWI, Blackjack Colt up against the Bounty Hunter. We'll be back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to the ring, weighing in at 202 pounds.
If everybody had a
From Alabama, California, the California Kid!
Welcome back, PWI fans. We told you he was coming last week, and here he is, making his way to the center of the squared circle here, the California Kid.
And his opponent, hailing from Tampa Beach, Florida, weighing in at 202 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, Quicksilver!
And another one of the fan favorites here in the PWI, the Quicksilver. Again, joining me this week will be none other than the gentleman, Johnny Walker.
That's right, the PWI champion. That's Quicksilver and California Kid, 202 pounds. What is this, the lightweight division or what of PWI?
These are definitely not lightweights here in the PWI. These men are well-trained, well-honed, and well-defined.
You say well-boned?
Right here you got the Quicksilver, a former PWI Tag Team Champion in his own right, coming against the newcomer here to the PWI, bringing a lot of excitement into the ring, the California Kid.
Well, let's see what kind of excitement these two combatants, as you like to call them. What is this? Shaking hands? What are they? Boyfriends or what?
Well, these two exude in the presence that we love to see here in PWI. And immediately, you see clean break here by the Quicksilver.
Clean break. That's why he's not wearing the belt anymore.
Well, right here we have the wrestlers. Quick takedown by Quicksilver. Arm drag takedown. Quick reversal there. A lot of speed being shown here early on in this match, Johnny.
Yeah, a lot of speed. We'll see how long they can keep up this pace. They're looking pretty good right at the moment, but I tell you what, we're going to have to see what Quicksilver and this California Kid have to offer here in the PWI. California Kid's going to have to cut his teeth on some pretty good talent, I have to say.
Well, the California Kid bringing himself into the PWI here, looking for some individual matches. Been some talk going on as to a potential tag team partner down the road here, but right now, California Kid catching a tough shoulder coming off the rope there by Quicksilver. Quicksilver again. Under the headlock, across the ears of the California Kid. Break by the referee's count there. Wrestlers size each other up, and again, into referee's hold. And the CA Kid there going for the arm, bringing him around. Working the arm, and a reversal. Quicksilver taking the advantage, getting the leverage on the arm of the Kid. Quick average action back and forth here. Now Quicksilver, quick leg drag and trip, bringing him down. Referee checking with the California Kid. Well, John, we got a lot of exciting action along with this today. You're going to see some big names. One of the, well, can't call him a fan favorite, but we will see the Heartthrob today. Big match coming up in the feature. The feature, we're going to see Blackjack Bobby Colt get his shot back at the Bounty Hunter.
Bobby will have his hands full with the Bounty Hunter. Tell you what, the Bounty Hunter is one tough man, and Bobby, he's got age on his side, so I don't know if he's going to be able to withstand what the Blackjack Bounty Hunter can do.
Well, the Bounty Hunter in there with Blackjack. Bobby had looked to call for his retirement here from pro wrestling, but he wasn't going to let it end the way it ended a couple weeks ago when him and the Bounty Hunter squared off. But another big match, could be a feature within its own. We'll see the superstar return here to PWI's Championship Wrestling against my other TV host, Dallas James.
That's right. I think Dallas better go ahead and stay retired from TV hosting after that we see this match.
Well, right here, Quicksilver with the control on the California Kid. Both wrestlers returning to their feet. Got a lot of great matches lined up for us today. And news of the upcoming match here in August. Big match coming up in August. Everybody's waiting to hear the rest of the card be filled out. Get a little more information on that later on in the show today. Right now, California Kid working the arm of Quicksilver. Good throw there by Quicksilver, getting the leverage. Johnny, we've got to go to commercial right here. And as the California Kid, and we're starting to see the tempers come up on these two wrestlers.
This needs to be punching. Amateur. These are amateurs.
This is the building blocks, the foundation of the sport.
These are more like stepping stones for champions like myself. Get out there and do a light workout with them. These are nothing but body bags.
Men of brawn with less ability, I'm sure, would resort to throwing punches and kicking and biting and scratching, throwing fire and using objects, chains and what have you. But these two men are showing you that scientific ability, skill, speed, ingenuity can bring you to the top of the professional wrestling ranks.
Has the scientific ability put the heavyweight gold around either one of their waists? No.
Well, who has the PWI Championship gold around his waist?
I will have it for the third time.
Well, that is something to be decided yet. Coming up in August, we'll see, finally. I hope we finally bring an end to this. Who is the champion? Who's chasing the champion? Who won't give you a title shot?
That's right. You're sitting right next to him. The next PWI champion. You just make sure you've got your front row ticket at ringside, and you will see Gentleman Johnny crowned for the third time.
The scorn of Tucson. And there you go, Johnny. You got to see a punch thrown there, but albeit an open fist as it should be.
Looked more like he was swatting at a fly on him or something.
Oh, a quick move, great move by Quicksilver, but again, unable to hold him down there. The wrestler's still going at it, giving 110% all the way through the match.
Didn't you hear a bell ring there?
No.
What's the referee calling for here?
I heard the bell. Didn't you hear the bell?
Have we gone to time limit already? This match has been... Well, the referee's called for 5 more minutes. Fans would love to see this match end, see which of these two wrestlers can bring an end to this match. Who will come out victorious?
What's the matter? Can't they finish it off in the time that they're allowed? They've got to take extra time?
Well, to the outside of the ring there is the California Kid, Quicksilver.
Yeah, here's your sportsmanship. There's your sportsmanship. Yeah. Quicksilver is displaying it. Tell me what kind of sportsmanship that is.
Knee to the chest of the California Kid. Well, at Quicksilver, I don't know, maybe he's gone the distance he thought he would.
He's gone the distance and has no more to get that mile.
Quick shoulder block on the Quicksilver. California Kid trying for a rollover, a flip. Got a 2 count. Only a 2 count there by California Kid with another quick move. Quicksilver setting up with suplex there, taking him over. We've got a 3 count, but And
I think you're going to see a little discretion here by the referee.
Referee awarding who's he giving the match to? The suplex took them both over. It looked to me like both pair of shoulders were down.
Therefore, a draw, ladies and gentlemen.
That's exactly it, gentlemen. Johnny,
You don't win championships by draws, Dave.
take it back and check out the replay. You will see it. Both pairs of shoulders were down here. As we take a look at the replay, you'll see two wrestlers. Great match going back and forth. A lot of scientific ability being shown, and neither wrestler coming victorious. Both wrestling for an extra 5 minutes here. Now, both of them, there you see them, both down, both shoulders down as the referee counts them out, 1, 2, 3, and a draw in our first match of today's action. Stay tuned for more PWI Championship Wrestling.
PWI Championship Wrestling is returning to the Danville, Indiana Fairgrounds Community Center on Saturday, August the 12th with an 8 p.m. bell time. The heat is on, and it's a triple main event. We'll have more on that added match later on the show, but for now, the Lumberjack match for the PWI vacated heavyweight championship, Bobo Brazil Jr. up against Gentleman Johnny Walker. There must be a winner, and on that night, a new champion will be crowned. What about this one? Another of the triple main event, Blackjack Colt up against the Bounty Hunter managed by Damian Anderson in a bull rope match. What a wild one that shall be. Remember, fans, it's a TV taping of PWI Championship Wrestling, so bring your signs and banners when PWI returns to Danville, Indiana, Saturday, August the 12th, 8 p.m. at the Fairgrounds Community Center. All tickets $5. Doors open up 7 p.m.
Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal, ladies and gentlemen, the Heartthrob.
Welcome back, fans. This is Dave Yearwood, along with me, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Walker, as the world awaits the entrance of the one, the only, the man of Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal, the Heartthrob.
That's right, Dave, the Heartthrob. Now, we are going to see a man who knows how to wrestle. That opening match, I tell you what, it really about put me to sleep.
Johnny, if you think this is the epitome of wrestling, then the Pekingese is the epitome of the fighting pit bull world. I don't know what else to say here. But the Heartthrob, the man that has been on more covers of the U.S. Kennel Club magazine than anyone else, the Heartthrob. Here we are, ready to go in there today against the Technician as the two size each other up. And the Technician has a lot to be sizing up there. And there you hear it, Johnny. The fans sure love him here in the PWI.
Oh, is the Technician throwing money out just to get the fan support?
We're about to see your man, the self-proclaimed man of Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal.
I tell you what, Dave, you keep saying that like you love the man. You've got to love a man. He comes out, what man would come out and wear pink? But a man that will face anybody, go the mile, that extra mile, what we didn't see in that first match. technician kind of jealous of his tights there, or what?
Well, the heartthrob there, he must be sure of himself or have bad eyesight there. I don't know if he checks himself in the mirror or what. But here we go. Now we're finally into some action. Let the heartthrob show his stuff here as he faces the technician. Technician with headlock on him, comes off the rope, takes the heartthrob down. Shoulder block, takes the heartthrob, and a second one. Puts him down. Heartthrob ducks under, catches another one as the technician out technically wrestling the heartthrob there. Heartthrob seems to be resting on his laurels here. Jones has had several big victories here.
That's right, and what have we seen the technician do? One hip toss? And you call that technical wrestling? I tell you what, technician better get his act together because Heartthrob will take him to the bank and Heartthrob's going to come out on top. You can take that to the bank.
Well, there you see the Heartthrob, who, Johnny, I will give him his due, has made it to the Final Four of this TV tournament. And he will be one of the final combatants as the PWI crowns its first TV tournament champion. But today he's still got to prove himself in there against the technician.
Right, and you see this scientific wrestler use the ropes again to break the hold. What is it with these scientific guys? Can't they wrestle? Is this another amateur like we saw in the first round?
Right here we have tie up here, referee's hold. Technician backing the Heartthrob into the corner. Clean break there, backs off. And still the Heartthrob claiming to the referee that the technician was pulling his hair. Simply muscling back into the turnbuckle. And the fans will have none of what the Heartthrob's saying. I will say the Heartthrob has set the record for the most phone calls, the most messages left on the PWI hotline. Fans always seem to have something to say on the topic of the Heartthrob, but we won't get into what some of them are saying about the man. Well, here, as the technician awaits the Heartthrob to return to the middle of the squared circle here, taking his sweet time, taking the referee all the way to the 10 count here as he readies to resume battle with the technician in the center there. Technician again working the arm of the Heartthrob. Heartthrob grimacing with and he rakes the eyes. There you see it, Johnny, raking the eyes, closed fist across the face of the technician.
Raking the eyes, and like you say, one of the final four for the PWI TV championship.
Elbow takes the technician to the mat.
I think the technician's here sucking wind. Heartthrob's got him where he wants him. I think we're going to see a pinfall pretty soon here, Dave.
Well, the Heartthrob will be in a semifinal. In the semifinal of the TV tournament, he will be facing, Johnny, the Quicksilver. And we'll have a chance to see the two techniques, the two scientific techniques, as you're claiming here with the Heartthrob. The Heartthrob and the Quicksilver will face off August 12th when the heat is on here in Central Indiana in the match on August 12th at 8 p.m.
That's right, and what else is going on the 12th there, Dave? But none other than the match of his life, the match of my life, Bobo Brazil Jr. and Gentleman Johnny going for this vacant, held-up title. There will be a winner. One man will be crowned the new PWI heavyweight champion.
Well, Johnny, the fans are waiting to see who the PWI champion will be finally, as it is decided with the heat on in the Central Indiana area on August 12th.
That's right.
There you saw the sodbuster going across the chest of the Heartthrob.
But the heat is on August 12th. That's right.
Oh, a big move by the technician. Technically missing. Bad move there by the technician. Heartthrob has definitely got the upper hand.
Scientific wrestling sure pays off, doesn't it, Dave? There's the Heartthrob. 1, 2, 3.
And with another victory here in the PWI, the Heartthrob over the technician.
Scientific wrestling at its best. Heartthrob style.
Well, fans are going to take another look here at this victory by the Heartthrob as you see this action going on. And as you're about to see the Heartbreaker perform on another PWI wrestler, bringing another victory to the Heartthrob.
Your man and mine.
Johnny, stay with me because we're coming back with third round action of the TV tournament right after this message.
Introducing, from Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing in at 245 pounds, superstar TJ Powers!
And here comes the man making his entrance into the ring, the superstar TJ Powers, Johnny, and he's in there shooting for the chance at the TV tournament title.
Tell you what, Dave, I got my bets. This is your TV champion right here, TJ Powers, the superstar.
Well, he's going to have to earn it today because he's going against one of the big men.
And his opponent, one half of that Wild James Brothers duo, from the Wild Side Ranch, weighing in at 236 pounds, Dallas James!
And here he is, Dallas James, the other half of my co-hosting team here. Dallas James making his way in, looking to advance into the semifinals of the TV tournament. And leading Dallas James out there is Austin, and there's a man that'd like to settle the score real quick with one TJ Powers himself. As everybody knows, Johnny, TJ Powers took Austin James out in Wisconsin in the last TV tournament match with some object in his clutches.
Object? How do you call a knockout punch an object? Closed fist. 27 seconds.
We saw it. Everybody saw it up there. He had something in his hand. He took out Austin James with one punch. He just can't do that without something being in his clutches. And I was talking to Dallas before this in the dressing room. He is extremely excited about the chance to revenge his brother and avenge some other scores that he'd like to settle with TJ Powers.
The only thing he's going to have a chance to avenge is that 27-second knockout count. I predict probably 15 seconds.
Oh, come on, Walker. You know that he's not going to be able to take out Dallas James with a punch, a legal punch, the way he took out Austin James. Right there, you saw him.
Legal punch. Legal punch.
Look, you can see it. Look in his hand there. Take a good look, Johnny. You said, watch it. Look at there, right there.
His tights back.
Pushing
His
it down
tights are
there.
coming down.
No, he was shoving something back down there, trying to cover up right there what he did to Dallas James. The same thing that he pulled in Wisconsin just 2 weeks ago on Austin. I can't believe
I think you better get your glasses checked.
Right there, check it out yourself.
That's
Walker.
right, he's adjusting his knee pad.
He's pushing it down his knee pad. take a look at it here. We'll see it in the replay. You can see it plain as day right there.
Knockout.
In that hand of TJ Powers, taking something, a foreign object to the head of Dallas James.
Glass jaw, James.
Fans, I can't believe he's gotten away with this 2 times in a row. Fans, stay tuned. You'll hear an interview in just a minute with
Austin was one.
TJ Powers.
I'm on my way to a championship.
TJ Powers. I understand up in Racine, Wisconsin, there was a little bit of a trouble.
Oh, no trouble. Racing, Wisconsin, I right now hold the record for the quickest knockout in the PWI.
How'd you do it?
Austin James, 27 seconds. Boom! Hooked him with a left. Never
This
seen
was
him
quicker,
laid him out in the
though,
middle of the
Dave.
ring. But you know what? I don't care. But you see what happened tonight? The other James boy got it.
We saw what happened.
I told you I had surprises. Well, my surprises aren't done yet. I will be the next TV champion. Hey, Dice Man, I'm sorry you got hurt. You shouldn't interfere in the match. The doctor told me I shouldn't have been in the cage, but you know the superstar, he's going to do what he's obligated to do. Lightning Rod got lucky. Well, that's past, this is present. I will be the new TV champion. And I don't care who holds that world belt. It could be Johnny Walker. It could be Bubba Brazil Jr. It might even be one of the James boys. But guaranteed, you get in the ring with me, the left hand's going to take you down. And that's all there is to it. There's no more elbows off top rope.
Left
I don't need
hand
it.
only,
I got
Dave.
a power left.
Left
It's going
hand.
to work for me all the way to
Glass
the top
jaws.
Superstar TJ Powers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, TJ.
Well, Johnny, I've heard all I want to hear from this man. Let's take a look at PWI Live and hear about The Heat is On.
PWI Championship Wrestling returning to the Danville, Indiana Fairgrounds Community Center on Saturday, August the 12th at 8 p.m. The heat is on, and PWI lands the biggest match in its history, a baseball bat barbed wire match between Ian Rotten of ECW fame going up against Madman Pondo with Lady Vendetta in their corner. What a wild one. In a lumberjack match, you'll see for the vacated PWI Heavyweight Championship, Bobo Brazil Jr. up against Gentleman Johnny Walker. There will be a new champion crowned that night. In a bull rope match, Blackjack Colt to go up against the Bounty Hunter with Damian Anderson. Triple main event, and also a PWI Championship Wrestling television taping when PWI Championship Wrestling returns to the Danville, Indiana Fairgrounds Community Center on Saturday, August the 12th with an 8 p.m. bell time. All tickets priced at $5, under 6 admitted free, and fans call the hotline right now and tell them you want to see The Heat is On, and you'll receive 2 tickets courtesy of PWI.
So, Bobo, it's a lumberjack match you want. Well, let me tell you something. I guess you really don't remember. I won the belt once before on a lumberjack match, and I'll do it again. You've played right into my hands this time. The belt is coming back around my waist, and there isn't anything you or anybody else can do about it.
the ring at a weight of 306 pounds from Tombstone, Arizona, the Bounty Hunter.
Johnny, here we have a headliner on any show's card, the Bounty Hunter.
The Bounty Hunter is his manager, David Anderson.
That's right, one of the great managers.
Couldn't we have a break one more
And
week?
his opponent from the Black Hills of South Dakota, weighing in at 275 pounds, Blackjack Bobby Colt.
Bobby Colt, Johnny, one of the big men, one of the known wrestlers across the United States and all over the PWI circuit. Blackjack Bobby Colt in here to do battle today with the Bounty Hunter. A score to be settled between these two.
That's right, Dave. Blackjack Bobby Colt, a man I have a lot of respect for, and that's all I can say good about the man.
Well, Johnny, coming up on the Heat is On here in August 12th, these two have already signed a bull rope match to finally settle the score. If both of them make it out of the ring today, they will face off in a bull rope match where the two will be tied together by a big rope in the center of the squared circle. That way, neither of the men can get away.
Dave, I don't think you have to worry about Bounty Hunter not showing up. I think he signed this match today to size Bobby up, just to get a good feeling for him, to see how much punishment Bobby is going to have to be dished on.
All right, here. There's the bell and action's ready to get underway. No love lost between these two men. Johnny, we're seeing a big one here tonight. Blackjack Bobby Colt in there against the Bounty Hunter, trying to settle this feud, but the two will get one more shot at each other when they go against each other in the bull rope match on August 12th. Both men tied to one another with this big rope, keeping them within an arm's length of each other. Blackjack setting him up there. Bounty Hunter takes him down with the shoulder, quickly off the ropes. Bobby Colt takes him over, the Bounty Hunter.
Looks like he had a handful of hair there, Dave.
Well, he's out there conspiring here with Damian Anderson on the outside. But man, Johnny, I can't wait for August 12th. Really looking forward to seeing the bouts that are coming on this card. Three great main events. We got this bull rope match, and then we've got that title match, that title decision
match. That is correct.
The final match for the PWI Heavyweight Championship, you and Bobo Brazil Jr. And then the match that everybody is talking about all across the United States, the match that only the PWI could sign, the federation that has no boundaries. The PWI is bringing that man from the ECW, Ian Rotten. And we all know how tough he is. Ian Rotten will face none other than Madman Pondo in a barbed wire match with baseball bats. If you can imagine anything above and beyond a ring wrapped with barbed wire, these two are going to be bringing in baseball bats, Johnny.
I'll tell you what, Dave, that is going to be one tough, bloody match. I tell you what, these two gentlemen right here are going to have their work cut out for each other. They're sizing each other up just for this bull rope match.
And there you see Bobby Colt taking the leg across the chest of the Bounty Hunter. Now, I just can't quit talking about it. The match, USWA wanted to sign it. Deep South wanted to sign this barbed wire match. Smoky Mountain was even trying to get it. But again, the league that has no boundaries, the PWI, is bringing this to the Indianapolis area on August 12th. You'll hear more about this match next week. I'm excited. You heard about it here on PWI Live. And now, let's get back to this action because these two we'll see again. All right, now, Bounty Hunter calling for Damian Anderson. Looks like Anderson's going to get involved again. Oh, reversal there back. Oh, Damian Anderson catches it from his own man. Bobby Colt stacks him up. We got a 3 count and another victory.
Dave, he had the tights.
Oh, we had a
man's
victory.
tights.
A victory by Blackjack Bobby Colt. And there you see Damian Anderson in there now beating on Colt. Well, Johnny, we got to tell the fans about next week. A lot of great action coming up.
I like this week.
Well, this is great action, but we got more coming next week for them. We're going to see the team of Buster Cherry and Sergeant Nelson against Superstar TJ Power and that surprise tag team partner,
Sugar Ray Powers.
Oh, come on. We'll also see Bull, the Dangerous Bull, Don Basher, El Diablo, and Cousin Bubba returning. Join us again at the middle of the squared circle with the PWI where there are no boundaries.
Rope, he's going to hang him with a rope.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget PWI Championship Wrestling returning to Danville, Indiana at the Fairgrounds Community Center on Saturday, August the 12th at 8 p.m. It's entitled The Heat Is On, and it's a triple hot main event. In a baseball bat barbed wire match, the ring surrounded by barbed wire, both men carrying a baseball bat. Ian Rotten from ECW up against Madman Pondo. In a lumberjack match for the PWI Heavyweight Championship, Bobo Brazil Jr. going up against Gentleman Johnny Walker. There must be a winner. There will be a brand new PWI champion come the evening of August the 12th. In a bull rope match, Blackjack Colt going up against the Bounty Hunter with Damian Anderson. You just saw him in action. Well, this will settle the score on August the 12th in Danville. Bull rope match, Colt and Bounty Hunter. Don't forget a TV taping of PWI Championship Wrestling also on that card. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget Fairgrounds Community Center, Danville, Indiana, PWI Championship Wrestling returning Saturday, August the 12th at 8 p.m. Fans, don't miss out on your chance to see PWI live.